Alright, my name's EJ. Originally from Guam, been living in Las Vegas for about 15 years now. Started the thing when I was about 27, 28. Just thought it was due to stress, so I started cutting my hair shorter. Figured to kind of camouflage it a little more, but as the years went by, I had to go shorter and shorter and realized I had to do something about it because it was just, my hairline was non-existent. So I tried a few things. I tried Nioxin, Rogaine. None of those things actually worked at all. I got a quote at Doctors of Hair places or something like that, and for the transplant, they quoted me something like $15,000 to fulfill the look I was trying to achieve, and I was like, I don't know who could afford that. Kept Googling, kept hearing about this scalp micropigmentation, and I saw online that there was one here in Vegas called Full. So I called, talked to Joe, set up a consultation, and came in that day, saw his hairline, spoke to him. He told me exactly what was going to happen. Told me Marvin was the master that does the scalp micropigmentation. So I was sold that day. I booked like a week later. I work in the hospitality industry, so I'm meeting people every day. Your appearance is kind of everything, and anytime I went out and wear a hat, I knew that I needed to take some action, and I knew that this was the right thing for me, for my lifestyle. I did look at Marvin's portfolio, and everything looked great, but you just never know how it's going to look on your head. But as soon as I came in that first day on my first session, he just reassured me that it was going to come out great and perfect. I mean, all my nervousness went out the window, sat in the chair, and I actually embraced the experience. I actually think it's addicting. You come in here, you play some chill music, you get to chop it up for however long it takes. Both these dudes are cool dudes. And it's kind of like, it's almost kind of like going to the barbershop and having the barbershop talk and getting your hair done. So it kind of feels like that same kind of experience, except, it's gonna last you for 7 years at least. So after that, I knew I was in good hands, and I looked forward to the second and third treatment, because after just seeing the first, I saw what a dramatic difference it made, and I couldn't wait to see the final result. Definitely helped my confidence. I mean, at work, some of my coworkers are like, hey, nice haircut, oh, nice edge up. I mean, I felt like I haven't heard that in 10 years or something like that. So, I mean, it's definitely funny to hear that. Anytime I tell anybody about that asks me about my hair, it's undetectable. No one even believes when I tell them that it's scalp micropigmentation. They just really think it's just my natural hair or hairline. So even when I tell them, they still think I'm lying. So I mean, that's awesome that it's really undetectable. Looking in the mirror was just like looking at a new person. Man, having a hairline accentuates your face. I no longer have the horseshoe pattern on top of my head. I don't look 137 years old. It's definitely life-changing. I came across Joe and Marvin, and I really wouldn't have gone anywhere else, and I'm glad Marvin's the one that did my work. So timing couldn't have been any more perfect. I just think it's an awesome skill set that Marvin has, and I mean, he's seriously changing lives. I've seen people cry, and I'm training to be a practitioner myself. Maybe one day start changing lives as well. Just pull the trigger. It's a no-brainer. I mean, if you're struggling with thinning hair, they could at least increase your density. And if you're scared to wear your hair low like this, I mean, there's so many different solutions that they can do here. Come on in, get it done, pull the trigger.